Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, February 27th. Coming up on today's show, we'll get into the surf report and the weather outlook. Then we'll jump into some local news and a few interesting happenings in business, tech, and science. But first, you'll be interested to know, today is International Polar Bear Day. Polar bears, crucial to the Arctic, faced intense hunting since the 1700s. The 1973 International Agreement on Polar Bear Conservation by 5 nations, including the U.S. and Canada, significantly curbs this threat. However, by 2005, polar bears were classified as vulnerable. Despite current stable or increasing populations in some areas, projections show a worrying 30% decline by 2050 due to habitat loss. Check out our Instagram today for some entertaining videos of these amazing animals. And now the surf report. We'll see a modest increase in the west-northwest swell with thigh to waist-high waves and chest-high at top spots. Expect bumpier water due to light to moderate southwest to west wind. From Wednesday to Thursday, surf remains small with a west-northwest and northwest swell mix. Excitement builds for Friday surf, peaking Saturday with potential chest to head-high waves, but onshore wind might affect conditions. Tuesday in Encinitas and North County, it's looking good and clean at 2 to 3 feet before 1 p.m. with a 2.5 foot incoming mid-tide at 7 a.m. and no wind. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. Everything after 1 is looking unrideable. Air temps for the morning surf are around 60 degrees. The first high tide Tuesday will be 4 feet just after 10 a.m. with a half-foot low tide around 4:40. The nearshore buoy at Scripps in La Jolla reads 60 degrees for the water temperature. Checking out the weather in the Encinitas area. This morning, it's cloudy and 55 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 5:44 p.m., and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:17 a.m. It looks like we're in for a partly sunny day, with a high near 61 and south wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 53. Looking ahead in the weather, we'll see a sunny Wednesday with highs near 61 and lows around 53. Thursday offers mostly sunny skies and a high near 60 degrees, while the night becomes mostly cloudy with a low around 54. Friday will be partly sunny with a high near 59, and rain is likely after 4 a.m. Saturday brings a higher chance of rain and mostly cloudy conditions, with temperatures peaking near 58 degrees. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, San Diego is still experiencing a notable increase in remote work, as revealed by a survey from the San Diego Association of Governments. In 2024, 46% of employees are expected to work from home at least once a week, a 7% rise from 2023. This trend is consistent across various industries, income levels, and languages. Additionally, 53% of businesses in the city are planning to offer remote work options in 2024. This data was compiled by True North Research for the Remote Work Policies and Practices Survey. Now on to sports. At the NFL Scouting Combine in Indianapolis, teams are closely analyzing the draft prospects. Key quarterbacks like USC's Caleb Williams and North Carolina's Drake May are in the spotlight. Wide receivers, including Ohio State's Marvin Harrison Jr., are also drawing attention, though it's been rumored he won't actually work out. New head coaches and GMs, such as the Chargers' Jim Harbaugh, face scrutiny, and the future of quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins is a hot topic. Each team has unique priorities, with some focusing on upgrading specific positions like wide receiver or quarterback, while others negotiate contracts or strategize for the draft. This event is crucial for shaping team rosters and strategies for the upcoming season. But we are hearing rumblings that a lot of the so-called stars won't be showcasing their talent. No games in SoCal and NBA last night. Tomorrow night, though, the Lakers and Clippers face off again in Los Angeles. In national hockey, the Kings on the road lost to the Oilers 4-2. And tonight, they remain on the road to take on the Flames. In top news, the Albert Einstein College of Medicine in New York has received a monumental $1 billion donation from Dr. Ruth Gottsman, enabling the institution to offer free tuition to its students. Dr. Gottsman, a former faculty member and chair of the school's board for 55 years, dedicated this gift to her late husband, David Sandy Gottsman, a notable investor in Berkshire Hathaway. This donation, the largest ever to a medical school in the U.S., is part of the Gottsmans' long-standing commitment to healthcare philanthropy. Dr. Ruth Gottsman's impactful career at the college includes founding the Adult Literacy Program and the Emily Fisher Landau Center for the Treatment of Learning Disabilities. This transformative gift aims to attract diverse, talented students, relieving them of the burden of educational debt, which averages over $200,000 for medical graduates. Starting this August, all students at the college will benefit from this free tuition. In business news, MicroStrategy, led by Michael Saylor, has further invested in Bitcoin, purchasing approximately 3,000 tokens for $155.4 million this February. This acquisition, made with cash, boosts the company's total Bitcoin holdings to around 193,000, valued at nearly $10 billion. Saylor, who sees Bitcoin as an inflation hedge and a cash alternative, started this strategy in 2020. Since then, Bitcoin's value has surged by about 460%. The recent purchase's average price was $5,180 per token, compared to their overall average holding cost of $31,500. Despite market fluctuations, MicroStrategy shows no signs of selling, with Saylor commenting on Bloomberg TV about the prudence of holding on to a winner. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is currently blasting off to about $55,000. Ethereum is over $3,000, and Solana is $111. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Yesterday, we had our minds blown talking about time crystals. As promised, today, we explain what a qubit actually is. Qubits, or quantum bits, are the fundamental units of quantum computing, similar to bits in classical computing. While a bit is a binary unit that can be either 0 or 1, a qubit differs significantly. It can exist not only as 0 or 1, but also in a state of superposition, where it embodies both values simultaneously. This unique trait arises from quantum phenomena like superposition and entanglement. Qubits are made from quantum systems, such as electrons or photons, and have two distinct states representing 0 and 1. They're versatile, being able to undergo incompatible measurements and entangle with other qubits. This ability enables quantum computers to perform complex computations far beyond the scope of classical computers. Qubits come in various forms, including spin, trapped atoms and ions, photons, and superconducting circuits, each with unique properties suited for different quantum technologies. Ouch, my brain. And in entertainment news, Kevin Costner, renowned for his roles in Westerns, is set to captivate audiences with his latest project, Horizon, an American saga. This ambitious cinematic endeavor, directed, co-written, and starring Costner, unfolds across 4 separate movies. The saga, set in the post-Civil War era, promises a fresh perspective on Westerns, moving away from the conventional town-based narratives. Costner describes this project as the biggest struggle of his career, both in ambition and budget. The star-studded cast includes Sienna Miller, Sam Worthington, Gina Malone, and more. The story explores the tumultuous period of the Civil War from 1861 to 1865, delving into the experiences of various families and individuals during this critical time in American history. The first chapter of this epic tale is set to release in theaters on June 28th, followed by the second chapter on August 16th. Fans of Costner, and Westerns alike, eagerly await this groundbreaking series, but we are all a little peeved that he bailed on the finale of Yellowstone, one of the best drama series of the last 20 years. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from Albert Einstein. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. And that's a wrap for this morning. Remember to stay tuned tomorrow for more news and updates. Have an amazing day, my good friends.